Muslims who are threatened with deportation by the United States government. Well, here is why I'm not.
Most of the people that we meet, especially African Americans, they don't even know their fathers. They don't even know their fathers. It was all of them, or most of them, were the product of one night stand.
So he just called all of our mothers some 304s. Don't worry about it. I'm going to get on their mothers.
One night stand. They will tell you, I don't know my father. Well, who named you? Whose name did you carry? Well, my mother chose his name for me. I don't know. Is that what we want for our ummah?
That clip you just saw is why I'm not only in support of these Somali Muslim immigrants being deported, I am celebrating them being deported. Now I have three options here. I can ask that Allah forgive him for his ignorance and be merciful on him. Or I can wish the curse of Allah be upon him for insulting all of our mothers like that, to say that we all come from one night stands. That's a disrespect and insult to our mothers. I can wish the curse of Allah on him for that. Or I could go with the third option, which is to expose the hypocrisy in his statement and prove that he is projecting and that the Somalians are the ones who don't know who their daddy is, if anything. And deep down inside, I actually feel bad for wanting the women to have to go back over there with y'all sick, twisted, demented little asses, because I know how y'all are with them. But when they're talking like this right here, they got to take their ass back too.
Somali's a business? No. Steal more and send me some, please.
During the Somali Civil War, 1991 throughout the 90s, multiple UN, Human Rights Watch, and Amnesty reports documented widespread R-word, countless cases of S violence. Women and girls in IDP camps were frequently targeted for SA, often when gathering water, firewood, or moving between camps. Po babies. The justice system was largely non-functional. Victims often could not identify perpetrators due to mass, mixed, malicious, or nighttime attacks, leading UN investigators to attribute many cases simply to armed men or militias without specific group names. They don't even have names to call y'all daddies. They call y'all daddies armed men and militia. That is what they call fathers in Somalia. Armed men and militia. That's a whole generation, y'all, starting from 1991. So that's like y'all mama's age. The women in their late 40s, early 50s, that's y'all mothers. This was what was going on during their time. The women in Somalia were being taken advantage of at an unrealistic rate. You pieces of shit been doing that to them women over there since 1990. And still doing it today.
2 days ago, these two young women were allegedly ganged by between 25 to 30. These are the allegations right now, but they are close to 30 men.
But let's take it back to that civil war y'all had in the early 90s, before we had to go over there with the Black Hawk Down, to see just how bad it really, really was. Unfortunately, the armed men and militias weren't the only ones who had their way with your mother. It's almost as if they put the word out how easy it was to get away with, because other foreign nations began to come into Somalia, and they as well began to take turns on your mothers. It was literally like an epidemic at the time. Like, it was an international crisis. Like, everybody around the world was just having their way with your mothers. Italian soldiers were accused of R and SA and other abuses against Somalian citizens. Allegations included S abuse of women and girls in or near peacekeeper-held areas. Italy conducted its own internal inquiries, but no full public declassified report was ever released. Academic analysis wrote that these incidents were treated as individual acts rather than systemic crimes, limiting international prosecution. Evidence included photographs and testimonies cited in Italian media and parliamentary discussions. Now, mind you, this is all going on at the same time. You got the armed men, the militias, the Italians, and you also had the Canadians and the Belgians, all of them running the train on your mamas at the same time. And you say our mothers gave it up on the first night? Your mothers got it on the first night, buddy. That's worse. Where are the children of all those armed men and militias and Italians and Canadians and Belgians? Y'all was claiming it happened over there. There were charges brought up. All of the allegations couldn't be substantiated. It was like they said, the men were wearing masks. I know y'all didn't have the medical facilities to get DNA testing on every birth over a span of more than 2 decades.
I gotta stop this.
So in all reality, do y'all really know who y'all fathers are?
No.
Is your father some armed man? In 2013, I still got cases all the way up to 2024 showing.
Oh, shit.
These are files claiming that this is still going on. This has been going on for decades in Somalia. This is why y'all refugees everywhere. Because everybody's coming in and just taking y'all women and doing whatever they want to do with.
This shit ain't funny, but he making this shit.
Slander.
Motherfucker gonna say we don't know who our father is.
Saying we don't know our fathers, when the majority are the product of grape. That would make y'all the Grape Street Crips. That should be the new AKA for the Somalians, the Grape Street Crips. That's all y'all like to do.
I gotta stop this shit.
As an excuse to grape. And that type of culture,
oh shit,
and the Arab racist culture, we all think y'all call black people Abid and treat blacks different. That culture makes people look at Islam negatively. It makes people hate Islam. And I know from reading the text that all that stuff y'all do is not Islam. That's y'all nasty ass Arab culture. So y'all need to take it back because we don't want nothing to do with that. We know how to read that now. We can read Quran. We can read Hadith. We don't need you. We don't need you to mix your culture in with the deen because you made all our people hate the deen because of your stupid ass culture. Because that's what y'all like to do. Y'all like to go to war and play Great Street Crip with all the women. And that's how y'all get here. That's why y'all perpetuate it. From 1990 to 2014, y'all still filing international charges about just massive grape going on, just massive people throwing up Great Street Crip on the corner. And y'all want to say we don't know who our fathers are?
But there are men in Somalia who are paid to women and record videos. One of the most notorious of these, Sohaya, assaulted Layla, a teenager from Mogadishu.
You need to be ashamed of yourself, Aki. Who's doing that, Aki? Is the nigga under the mask the same nigga in the mask jig? Huh? They can't be transplanting the people out of there and bringing new people in there to commit them acts. Is that the same nigga in the mask jig? That ain't Islam. That's your culture. We don't want it. You got to take it back across the water. You know what else ain't Islam? This right here is not Islam, bro.
This is my 3-tier